Hi everyone, this is Jason Burak of Wall Street for Main Street, and this is your video blog for Wednesday, July 15th, 2010. Over the last couple days, new news trickled out about a new Sprott physical silver ETF. This ETF would compete directly and threaten SLV. As many of you silver bugs and gold bugs know, SLV and GLD are pretty much the main behemoths in the gold and silver ETF arena. There has been a lot of questions about SLV and GLD and whether or not they are helping or hurting the precious metals manipulation. There is good arguments for both. One thing that the Sprott physical silver ETF will do that the Sprott physical gold ETF has done is that it will sell at a premium to GLD and SLV. So both of Sprott's products, once the silver ETF is finally out, will. The difference between Sprott's physical gold and silver ETFs is that you can actually take physical delivery of the metal. Also, that Sprott realizes that there is manipulation going on in gold and silver prices. Sprott is a natural resource investor. He's a commodities investor just like many of us. He's a common sense guy. He does many interviews on King World News. He's a very successful Canadian hedge fund manager out of Toronto. And he funds a lot of entrepreneurial commodities and technology companies. So Sprott is one of us, and he's not one of them. Sprott's a physical silver ETF, unlike SLV. Just want to talk about some of the bad things about SLV that comes into question. There is a 30 or 40 page prospectus for SLV and GLD, and among some of the errors in both of those are the fact that there are unallocated accounts. Many of you who have gone into the details of gold and silver manipulation understand that unallocated accounts of the bullion means that the bullion is not being stored for you under your own name. It's being stored in general account, and a lot of tricks can occur. So that's going to be something that's not going to be happening in Sprott's ETF. People will be paying a premium, almost definitely above net asset value, like there is for Central Fund of Canada. Also in the prospectuses for SLV and GLD, and I've gone through them and read them, there is numerous legal loopholes throughout the prospectus saying if they can't physically deliver the metal, you will get additional shares of SLV and GLD instead, but that defeats the whole point. Also, there is like a cash settlement option, which defeats the whole point again, because if you want precious metals as a hedge, you don't want the paper. So they're just trying to keep us in the paper game. I think Sprott will break the bank. I think this physical silver ETF will defeat the silver manipulation going on that the CFTC Chairman Gary Gensler and the others at the CFTC have been dodging. Even after the CFTC hearings, I think they've been dragging their feet intentionally. It's to that point where the evidence is frankly overwhelming. So I think Sprott physical silver ETF, if you don't want to hold physical silver bullion, is definitely the way to go. Also, Central Fund of Canada will also store it for you, but that's 50-50 silver and gold. I think those are two very good options, and they store those in Canadian vaults. So, also, there are, like I said, tons of legal loopholes in SLV and GLD's prospectus, and as a matter of fact, in SLV, while GLD is actually bringing in ounces of gold into GLD, SLV has been extracting. So what that, I think, means is that the investment bankers, the investment banking companies who run SLV are shorting the shares of SLV, and they also are, and some of their other investment banking friends, maybe JP Morgan or HSBC or some of these other guys, they are withdrawing the silver from the SLV because there obviously is some silver in there. No one knows how much for sure because they really don't allow independent auditing on a very large scale. There are supposedly institutions and other little hedge funds that are allowed to go in there and prove that there is auditing, but I don't know how honest that is, because if they were more transparent, there would be a lot less legal loopholes in their prospectuses, and they would be a lot more open to a larger independent auditing for improving, or maybe even a camera in the vault. Why not a camera in the vault? I mean, you don't have to show the security measures, but prove the metal's there. Give people peace of mind, or have allocated accounts instead of unallocated accounts. So if you want to own physical metal, especially silver, and you have been looking at the other options and you were actually considering SLV, I would wait. I would look at Central Fund of Canada if you can't wait too much longer, because I think they're very good. Or I would definitely wait till Sprott's physical silver ETF is out, and I think that's by far the safer way to go. You're going to be paying a premium, but that's going to be including insurance costs, peace of mind, and a lot of other stuff that you can also take delivery of the metal, like I said, at any time. So everyone have a great day, and hopefully this will create the greatest short squeeze of all time in silver, in the bullion, and also the mining stocks will go, the silver miners will go crazy. Everyone have a great day, and I will speak to you later in the week, hopefully with a commodities market wrap. Bye, everybody.